Greetings, everybody. It is Sunday, March 27th, and this is Don Miller. I am going to try to get caught up on a few things today. I recognize it has been about a week since I last posted. A lot going on at this end. As I've mentioned in recent posts, the frequency of posting to this site may be on a weekly basis, maybe a couple times a week. Although on a daily basis, I'm still going to try to update the next day's briefing box in the right-hand margin, and also continue to use the mini blog update, little scrolling update box in the top right, if not on a daily basis, every couple of days if I'm not posting. So please continue to check back here. As I mentioned again recently, the Trading After Dark effort, kind of a different way to try to get my points across in terms of the things that we've tried to do really for the last decade, and especially over the past couple of years in terms of this blog, which was launched in 2008. A quick note to those that are new to this site, please understand how this whole effort has evolved. Back in 2008, I began a daily diary, an extensive journaling of a trader's day, and that went on for a good year and a half. And to my knowledge is one of the most extensive, if not the most extensive, journaling of one's trading on a public basis that's ever been presented in the industry. And if you really want to go back to that content and you're new to this site, please, there's a link in the top menu box of this blog that links back to that initial blog before we evolved the format into this current site with the WordPress software. That all that old content is still there. It's going to stay there forever. As people have told me, it's like the reminiscences of a stock operator book, except in much more detail, 100% truth, the good, the bad, the ugly of a trader's diary, and that will remain up for forever, as far as I know. And so that will remain as reference material. It evolved from that to more motivational, educational, and even though my days in terms of content remained very similar to that, the content of the posts now really has evolved, especially as my role with PivotPoint is continuing to evolve. So just a quick update on where we stand with the blog and all that. Many thanks to those that have purchased the Trading After Dark caps and shirts. I've gotten a couple of nice posts and emails. You like the quality apparently of it, which is no surprise because we went through a bit of an effort to make sure that we got some really high quality shirts and caps. Have some fun with it. A portion goes to charity. You know, all the proceeds after costs go to charity. I get nothing from it. So thank you very much for being involved with that. A quick note, I guess, as well to reinforce some of my recent posts on this site in terms of the PivotPoint weekly briefing. As you know, hopefully by now I do a weekly briefing for this firm, and it's basically using much of the same principle, same content that we use on a daily basis as traders, as we use on an intraday basis as traders, and it applies it to longer term. As I've said from day one, that the principles that you may see, for example, in the Trading After Dark videos, or the principles that you've seen me discuss here for quite a long time, are all applicable to all sorts of time frames. It doesn't matter whether you're using a 1 and a 30-minute chart or whether you're using a daily and a weekly chart. It's all the same. Go back to that kindergarten slide from New York last year, right? Markets consolidate, they break out, they extend, they back and fill, they consolidate, and they repeat the process. That's all they do. When you really want to simplify things, simplify this industry and make some money, you've got to keep really honing it down to the bare bones. And so that's exactly what we do on that site. So you'll see a weekly briefing there. It's www.pivotpointadvisors.net, N-E-T. And we also have archives available on a public basis as well. As I've said before, please, this is not encouraging people to get involved with PivotPoint. If you're interested, wonderful. You can contact myself or contact John Norquay. But the intent is not trying to generate business. The intent is to expose you to the same principles that I use here on an intraday basis. And again, you can go back in history and see the trades that we've made and the ways that we've viewed the market, especially over the past couple of weeks in terms of it's just been incredibly fertile from a longer-term perspective with once these hourly time frames kick in. If you read the current briefing, for example, they started kicking in late last week, a week ago, and then at the beginning of this week started to firm up and really continued that throughout the week, and you had stuck shorts. Just like we talk about with the jellies on an intraday basis, you had stuck shorts. You had the IIAGD theory, if it ain't going down. You had the polar theory, the path of least resistance, and so long as we held some of these lesser time frame trends, it gave the larger time frames a momentum to climb. And so we've done very, very well on those time frames. And really it's been in terms of trying to adapt one's rhythm to the market, and that's what the jelly program's always been about, adapting to the market in which the market is currently trading, or adapting to the rhythm in which the market is currently trading. And right now the market's been trading very, very nicely on higher time frames. I love scalping with the best of them. You know that. You see it in the Trading After Dark videos. The jellies have seen this from day one. Most of you have seen this for years. You've seen it detailed in the blog. I love short-term trading. At the same time, when the market is in a longer-term rhythm, the market is in a longer-term rhythm, and one has to adapt if one is truly going to be successful in this business. Knowing when the market's consolidating and when to scalp, knowing when it's trending and not to scalp is so critical to maximizing income in any given market. So longer-term trading right now going very, very well in terms of signals. Please, if you're interested even in just following the way that we're seeing the markets, please check back. The briefing is usually posted on Sunday in the briefing room tab on the PivotPoint site. So I wanted to mention that real quickly. Lots going on at this end. I'm still certainly around. Been very, very busy. I'm still trying to carve out some sort of vacation this year. I've got a couple of things lined up toward the summer that I'm going to try to escape, and that's been one of my goals for this year. If you remember back to the presentation I gave Linda Ratchke's team at the end of December, which is linked in the top right piece of this blog, I do plan on shutting down. I have not done that yet this year, but that is my plan. So keep the emails and contents coming. The educational services remain available. The jelly videos will remain up. Again, a portion of that will continue to go to charity. In terms of the live effort, I'm thinking if we do another one, it probably won't be until the fall of this year. If you are interested, please email me at don@donmillereducation.com. Just let me know you're interested, and I can start getting names together. Please understand, first and foremost, I am a trader. Okay, I am not an educator who tries to trade. I am a trader who at times has decided to give back and provide education in a way that's just not done in the industry in terms of the intensity and the longevity of it, because it's the only way to do it, and that's why I'm only going to do it, once or twice a year. So my first and foremost priority is trading, both on a personal basis and now for the clients for which I have responsibility. Those efforts remain serious, and so the education still important to me. The videos will remain available, and we'll try to get another course done later in the year. So again, thanks to all of you who have provided input to the Trading After Dark effort. Thanks to you that have gone and gotten the fun little hats and shirts. I'm not wearing one today, but I've been known to wear them quite a bit during the trading day. So just a quick update to say hi. I'm still around. Any questions, email me. Comments always welcome, and we'll see you around the web. Take care.